Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after some hiccups, we are live again from the stench of the crotch. It's Grubby Feet.
Baby, I can pay you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah.
Ladies,
Now that your rose is in bloom,
let's
the
jam.
light hits the gloom.
No way that's him coming down right now. Shit. Damn it. I get to restart. Okay, the audio's decent. Yeah, we need a better camera. We need a better camera bad. Oh, dude, I just started the song, but I'm deep enough into it. Okay, never mind, I just fell.
Dude, I shit you not. And no pun
We're
intended.
streaming.
It came out like the sputter.
I knew it because it was McDonald's. I knew it.
Stream.
That is.
Fuck with the shirt,
That
stream.
is so funny though. I knew it. Dude, we got no one in this.
Nobody seen.
No.
My
that.
doctor says I'm morbidly a beast.
All right. Well, we'll get you in here. I think we can turn the volume up just a little bit. I'm gonna test that theory.
Said that we could fly. Live this style. John O.
Take it to the Matthews Bridge. You do that one.
I'm just gonna throw my sweatshirt back on my foot.
Alright, perfect. That's decent. I just want to make sure the mix is good, like the audio. Alright, bro. No TikToks. No fucking anything else. Ugh. Get in. Come on.
Shit is bubonic. That's what it is.
She can get tragic. New paddock. Oh yeah, I should probably tell Kaylin the toughest boomers.
Bring death to a baby. Shit is bubonic.
That bagel is sad, dude. Evan just had the picture in the group chat of just the most depressed bagel.
I gotta see this.
It was
I'm not a
like-
pervert, but I'm in a truck.
Dude, enough. 3 hours. He goes, they did in the back. Alright, dude,
3.
enough.
No, I'm trying
I
to see
have
the
a reason to go on my phone.
I'm trying to see the picture of this worthless bagel. Why does he have a picture of 2 W's? I don't even see the picture.
I just put it. Oh wait, no, you're not looking at the right chat because this is a different chat line.
Oh, Terraritars. What the fuck, dude? Did he spread tar on the bottom?
Yeah, that's unnecessary. All right, let's go.
There's this one episode of SpongeBob. Oh, remember when they were making
Yeah, we have
the
11 subscribers.
artificial fucking Krabby Patties?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like he spread that goop on the fucking...
That's sludge.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, dude, we literally, if you check the analytics, we gained 7 subscribers last year.
Oh yeah, it's because of Kaylin.
Well, yeah, but at least I know like
Yes,
4
they're
people
there.
that were talking there, so that was 3 people at least.
That is true. We had 63 views. All right, come on, let's get some more.
Are you on expert?
Why am I an expert? Because that's probably why I fucked up. Because I feel really good about myself. I'm gonna try to turn it up a little bit
Why are you on?
Dude, I don't know. Let's just do it. We'll fix it after.
I was thinking about that. I was like, wait, so I'm going
It's because I was playing a song until you came down. Yeah, I'm just starting to think about this shit.
Yeah, no. Which part? The part where you fuck?
Just all of it, pretty much.
I like no. Okay, like there have been a couple times where I sat there and I was like, I genuinely had a good time.
That's because it's us.
Oh yeah. If we can enjoy our own product.
I suppose that's a way of looking at it. We need a, oh yeah, we need a better camera.
I was, you need a microphone.
Yeah, we should probably. Let's try to get a K-Max. I have a song I want you to try. Yeah, there's no reason. Oh, you gotta get back in the swing.
Dude, the worst part about these kinds of games is fucking
Dude, that's mostly what was happening last night.
in his shirt. Like, I love this shirt. It's fucking
Yeah, because you probably haven't rolled it for long. Yeah, you still haven't rolled it for long. That's how it is. Don't give me that. Alright, dude, what? The song isn't that fucking long, man! Remind me of my fucking uncle. Dude, I was with my cousin like a few months ago. I had stayed up till like 6 in the morning. I was like, yo, I want to go fishing. I had played Red Dead. Once, like, there's a mission where I was going fishing. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna go over and ask my cousin. He's like, it's like 7 o'clock in the fucking morning. He's like, yeah, sure. We'll go fishing. He like takes me out to the bottle of by the way, it's good. It would be good super duper cold. That's my theory. With a little bit of like, that's my theory. Or Red Bull. But Red Bull pretty much makes it. Tastes like Red Bull. So.
Yeah.
But I remember my uncle, we eventually, because we ran out of shit to do, we went to my uncle's and bro, he was like, we get there at like 3 p.m. I've been up for like maybe like 18, 20 hours at this point. Not so good. And I remember we get there and he's like, hey, what's up? I haven't seen him in a while. And we're like in my cousin's room and he's like, yo, Tyler's name, my cousin. Yo, Tyler, I need to go down and run the. Can you bring me down to the store? I need to go get some smokes. So he goes, and we go to the store. It's like a fucking 5-minute ordeal. We get some fucking Marlboro Reds, and we're there for like maybe another like. And we like run out and go do something, meet some people, and then come back to the house, and then like we're sitting there for like maybe like 20 or so minutes again, and then he comes out again and he's like, yo, He bring me to the store and he packed his smokes. The shit you not.
Really?
Yes. He had smoked them all.
Dude.
His daughter cuts my hair. Is my cousin. Only person I trust in my hair, by the way. That's why these luscious locks. I got a little bit of a Clark Kent going on, by the way. It's pissing me off. But other than that, hair's perfect. She
Where'd you go?
Kind of grew.
No. Like,
What do you mean? Where'd I go?
you put on the glasses and I don't recognize you.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna kill this
Because you
motherfucker.
admitted Clark. Yeah.
That is funny. I get the joke. But she was telling me a story. The same thing happened. Like he goes, or like on a smaller scale, like he like smoking a cigarette in the house in the room. Trash people, but I love them. And then he goes out, and apparently 15 minutes later he came back. He started smoking, and then like my fucking cousin's like, "Yo, dude, you just fucking smoked a cigarette."
So within like.
Yeah, within 15 minutes he came just chain smoking them.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude, it's bad.
That is crazy. That's worse than my dad finished like a pack per day.
That's insane, dude. I smoke like 1 to 2 cigars a day. And then, okay, I really only smoke when I drink. Like, that's honestly, I only smoke when I drink. I don't really. I mean, I do smoke at work. I should probably, but if I didn't bring it to work with me, it's just I need to stop. If I didn't bring it to work with me, I don't think I would mind. It would change it. It would just work.
Oh,
I should start bringing 2 hard-boiled eggs instead of a cigarette.
I forgot to
Cigarette.
tell you
Oh,
that
yeah?
last night, dude. Dope as fuck, dude. I took
Yeah.
that.
So yeah, I was about to say, don't do anything. Don't say anything stupid.
Well, I took
But
it.
yeah,
And
continue.
I smoked like fucking. I hit the cart maybe like 5-6 times.
Jesus.
And then
Continue.
I had the movie pulled up, Puss in Boots.
Oh, you watched it? Oh, dude, is it me and you in the thing?
I'm not in it.
Oh, and we have someone else. I think.
Maybe.
Who knows? Hello, random viewer. Unless that's Damien, but
It's not. Definitely not me, but maybe it's Kira.
did you have an introspective experience?
I would say kind of, at least during the movie.
Well, that's good. How
Like-
about overall?
I mean, I thought about some things, of course.
Well, that's great. That's great.
But either way, dude, fucking awesome. Dude.
Yeah, dude. I watched that in theaters, and the entire time I'm like, because I wanted to, like, in the theater, but just so much had happened in so little time, and I was like, I could, but I didn't have any at the time. And I was like, whatever. Like, this is gonna take too much time to acquire this, and I wanted to watch it, dude. From the first like 15 minutes with the entire sequence with the Belmonts, I'm sitting there like, fuck. I don't get to experience this for the first time again. I was
Yeah.
pissed. Still amazing.
Like-
I watched it with Will. There's one thing I'll say. The scene when they're running away from on the cart, and then the fucking wolf is there. He puts the fucking gold in that. Dude, me and Will had to stop ourselves from laughing because the entire time I'm looking at him going, dude, this is because he didn't think it was gonna be that good. I knew it was gonna be heat the second I saw the first trailer, and I was like, the whole time I'm like looking at him like. He's just like, dude, this is supposed to be a kid's movie. Like the whole time we were fucking joking, like this is supposed to be a kid's movie, and it's just fucking this. Such a good scene.
That's
too.
the best part. Is that it's like I feel like that's like the last good movie they're gonna make like that.
Oh yeah, Shrek 5's gonna eat shit.
Because they like were doing like old.
They
They
didn't
used to
used
do
to.
like they were doing adult jokes and shit. And, like they don't do that much.
They were just no, it's not even that. Shrek will always uphold that standard. Oh yeah, swap. But yeah, no, I had such
Like I can tell you this when I was watching the movie, you know, when the heartbeat came on.
yeah.
I could feel my heart beating as fast as like Christmas. Like when
Yeah, no, I know all the scenes you're talking about.
Yeah.
The first time,
the death came in.
every single time. It's such a good movie.
You just hearing them.
Such a good movie.
It just sucks because I wasn't tripping like super hard, but it was
How many
definitely
did you only
worth,
have? Just one?
just one. It was definitely worth waiting until I was tripping of some sorts.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I was like, if I didn't smoke, I wouldn't have been tripping very hard at all.
How long did you wait to watch the movie?
Took the tab and an hour later smoked it and put on the movie.
Oh, you should have waited a little bit longer.
No.
Not watch the movie near the middle. To give the first hour, because the first hour you're kind of like,
go watch
Yeah,
it?
it was a fucking fantastic movie, dude. It was one of the best I had seen that year. It was honestly, I loved it. I honestly liked it. I still to this day will argue with Will that it was better than Across the Spider-Verse. Honestly, I thought that movie was fucking mid. It's a good movie. It was fun. It was fun to watch. Not interesting. Like if I would never rewatch that movie. I don't think I would.
No, me neither. It was worth the like the first
Yeah, no,
one.
yeah, it was worth sitting and watching in the theater. I agree. It was a great time.
Into the Spider-Verse is.
Oh, Into the Spider-Verse was amazing when we watched that at Toby's. Oh,
That's
do
worth.
you remember watching that at Toby's?
I do. Remember.
That was amazing.
That one is worth multiple watches, but.
Yeah, no, that one's really good.
But
Sorry, chat.
But the second one, the third one better be good though, because the second one was
I
just
don't
kind of
know.
like a transition. into
Yeah,
the
dude,
third.
it's like Empire Strikes Back, but like not good.
But yeah, fucking the Puss in Boots was way better than fucking Across the Spider. Like blows it out of the water, dude. Genuinely. There's no way that Will doesn't believe that. What he said Across.
Dude,
the
Will's a Spider-Man dick writer. Yeah, are you in the thing?
No,
Are you sure?
positive.
Nah, there's no way somebody's sitting here watching us. And
It
they're
might
like-
be Kieran, like I said.
Well,
It could
not
be
to
her.
not to have not commented. Also, dude, we gotta figure out how to get rid of the delay. Do you think it's the camera? We gotta look it up.
See, I'm not even, like, here's the YouTube. I'm not gonna. But
Well, joins. We got 3 views, bro. All right, this song, I'm not gonna lie, is gonna fry your fingers, so you might want to get ready.
some other bro. You might not want to go into the Grubby Feet search history. I don't know if you could see it, but
Hold on, Mike. Where's
is this just like online?
Oh, hold on. I gotta fix the clock. Daylight savings.
I thought we already fixed it.
No, daylight savings, dummy.
Well, I know, but I'm pretty sure last week you were here, fucking we switched it an hour.
Well, it said 7, and it's almost 8, so... It said it was almost 7.
Huh.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's not one of us.
Yeah, no, it only says one viewer.
I'm on. Now it's only one.
Wait, what?
Now it's only one, and he was 2. Whatever, dude. We gotta figure this out. We gotta market, bro. We have to market. I don't know how we can market. Clips, bro. TikToks. You gotta figure out TikTok shit, dude. TikTok could actually get us fucking famous. Happens, bro. We need to start. We can't stream on TikTok until we have enough TikTok followers. Once we can, we need to start streaming on TikTok. Fuck fucking Twitch and YouTube. I mean, if we could stream on all 3, that'd be
Yeah,
awesome. But I don't think we can. TikTok Live is separate. Unless we can run both of them on top of each other, which I also don't think my computer can handle. They probably could, but I don't know if it's possible. So
I don't know. By the way, what do you think of the blind squirrel thing?
haven't had it yet. It's been the one that you gave me is I have 2 nips in the fridge. I haven't. It was Sunday night, and I was like, I want because I had gotten Half-Life to work. No, it was Monday. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I finally got Half-Life in my VR to work, and I'm like, I want a drink or 2 while I'm playing this, because it was just, I haven't played the original Half-Life in VR. I can sideload it onto yours, super easy.
Yeah.
No, like all the games. Dude, it's one of the greatest games of all time. It really is. You should get back into VR. We should get back into VR. I'm gonna play in the garage, dude. I'm gonna get a rug, nice rug for the garage. Well, not too nice, because we don't have cars in there. Also, because I don't know how, but we should probably help you pitch in and help your mom fix the garage door, because I think we kind of fucked that one up. I feel bad.
The one on the right, yeah. I remember.
No, the one on the left is the one that's fucked up. No.
Yeah, well, that is, but I kind of fixed it, but not to the point where, like, you can open it, but you can't hold it open. You have to hold it open.
Yeah, no, yeah, it does not function for like motor vehicles. Yeah, I don't like the aftertaste. It feels like I sucked the shell of a peanut for 5 minutes sexually and then spit it out like a whore. Yeah. All right, let's go.
The
It's not bad, but I don't know. Maybe. Maybe if it's like
the screw ball is better.
Maybe if I put it into a glass and then it's super. Get ready, by the way.
Johnski.
Bro, come on. Now you gotta give me this damn thing.
How about a nice little
Yeah, no.
long down the pipe.
No, that's gotta start.
I'm saying something. Well, actually,
Oh, we just stop. With that.
I was saying that long down the pipeline we'd get canceled for that, but then
Yeah,
again,
good
this
point.
video's gonna get taken down anyways, so nobody's gonna fucking see it.
Huh, I didn't know I had this on here.
Are you feeling hip to be square? Alright, Tim, it's been 2 minutes. I need my pen. Excuse me.
It's been 2 seconds and I hit this. Blah. Blah.
You don't like it? Well,
Nice.
the screwball is good,
No, I
but
haven't
it's
drank it since fucking like Sunday or Monday.
That's fair. The screwball is a better version of that. It's just because I remember I bought a bottle at the blind squirrel shop. I was like, oh, I could just take, because when I was at the bar, I took it just fucking down the hatch.
Yeah, probably because it was cold.
Maybe, I don't even know. But either way, the one that I took at the bar was Screwball, and this is a different brand, it's Blind Squirrel. Screwball is a bit more expensive, for good reasons. Because I thought I could take it straight. I tried to take it straight. Fucking usually, if I feel like I'm gonna vomit,
Damn, I didn't realize it was.
Jesus. If I feel like I'm gonna vomit,
Sorry,
if I feel like I'm gonna vomit, usually I can hold it down. But that, like, it just
Usually I get hold it down. He's
like 90% of the
Like, I've
time.
been cleaning this dude's puke off the fucking floor till his mom's out.
Well, that's a different story. It's like the
I just thought about that a few fucking like days ago. So that video, so funny. Just welcome. Yo. I forgot about these.
me just like bent over, fucking
Aw, they're dead.
like holding my stomach just like this, and then just fucking. It's funny that Will recorded it too, because he's the most queasy one when it comes to vomit.
No, yeah, dude, you wanna know the funniest and also stupidest part about that story? Will threw up too.
Yeah, outside.
Over the balcony, to be fair, he had the common sense too, but no offense. Oh, it's not that strong. We gotta start charging these. I put them on. Oh, not that one. The other one. They look cool, I think. I hope. Alright, ready?
Ready as Freddy.
Yeah, I have my two, plus the one that I took.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We're gonna kind of run out of space. We got a fucking line. We shouldn't get too many more. We should put the old one. Honestly. Oh, Cameron's the one. But I was gonna say we should give him that one.
Which
Let him,
one?
the one that we got from Big Let him figure out how to use it. But honestly, I don't think he ever would, so it'd kind of be a waste. Alright, 3, 2, 1. But then compared to stuff.
What? American Psycho.
It was alright.
It's a.
Oh, absolutely. That for years. For like a few years it was. But if you look at it in a cynical sort of way, like, oh, it kind of works.
Like when people tell me like.
I like that. I kind of look at it ambiguously. It's like, did you actually kill all these people? Probably not. If you read the book, it's like, I kind of like that too.
The people tell me like, oh, this is their favorite horror movie.
It's not a horror movie. This is like, it's on the same level as like The Cable.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is because like, yeah, this is very this is your favorite. But yeah, he does both.
It's an introspective. From like a good perspective or like a fun?
It's like this shit scares the
Oh, 28 days later.
Not a bad show.
Actually no, because I don't really remember watching it. It's not a movie, but there's The Walking Dead scared the fuck out of me. It's like I was watching all the time. But mom let him stay up.
Fuck you, game. Awesome show. Shut my
And he
mouth.
did.
Suck.
I ain't going down there, bro. I'm gonna have to go pro and Call of Duty. If I get 200 points,
I'm gonna get this
but yeah,
If that's like the best. Like,
no.
That's,
Well, technically, just 'cause it's not a movie.
oh, not The Walking Dead. Sorry, I meant 28 Days. That's a really good song. My favorite is Dawn. That like the
Yeah.
The one. That one. Fuck no, that's not the one.
I've seen that one too. I really think I can't remember reading that one. Probably because I just didn't watch it. I just like avoided it.
Okay, well, what's the best sound? It could be comedy. I really love it.
The intro to Zombieland was scary. I was like scared at the same time, but I was like,
The part where he's like, end up becoming
like human happiness. That's literally, I was gonna mention that. That's what's the
Dude, it's funny too, because that was the creepiest part for me in the movie.
I think it's because the ankle bite scene was,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
effects were done really well.
Exactly.
I actually do remember that sticking with me.
Because it literally looked like he was ripping out a chunk of
Yeah,
the fucking ankle.
the effects are really good. I don't know, dude. I'd say no, because I kind of found that one, and also there were tits in it. I was gonna say Rob Zombie's Halloween, but I was kind of like, oh, tits. So I actually kind of enjoyed that movie. I remember watching that. I was a little bit older. I was like, cause like, it wasn't really that scary. It was just like good. Like it was methodical. Like Michael never didn't scare me because it seemed like it could just be a regular dude that would just fucking that was just abnormally large and strong and that could fucking
Superhuman.
really
in a
good
sense.
at killing people.
Superhuman in the sense that he could take a fucking bullet.
Yeah,
Keep
like
walking.
like he had a little bit of he had something else in him.
And like retard.
He had that
strength.
he had that dog. He's like some big burly.
But he
retard.
is technically supernatural.
Yeah, I know. I don't consider. I like to think that he's like a normal dude.
He's like the absentee. If one
Oh,
movie,
hit the yellow button.
one movie you should watch
Hold it.
is what Filter Options.
No, never mind.
One movie that you should watch is The Strangers, 'cause that is just a regular dude. I mean, the only thing that pisses me off with those types of movies when they are regular dudes, in order for a lot of people to die, they just have to be fucking idiots. Which, to be
Yeah.
fair, in a lot of scenarios, people actually will act like this.
Oh yeah, they're panicked, but you have to do panic correctly. If it's over the top, it's not good.
Yeah, I mean they do. They actually in The Strangers they did it pretty well. It's like, well, I could see why. He
I'm
did
really
that, but I
trying to
wouldn't have
think
done
of
that
like the
personally.
first, like the horror. I don't know, dude. I really think it was like the earlier seasons of The Walking Dead scared the fuck out of me as a kid because I would fucking come down from bed and creep over because Merton got to stay up later than me. Obviously, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I mean, if I just got grew some fucking balls and watched the show, I would have been able to stay up later too. But honestly, I wouldn't have any idea what was happening. I'm sure he would have wanted to explain it to me. But I remember I remember when season 5 the intro aired.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause I came downstairs and I came in on the scene of Carol with the cloak on, blowing the oil tanker right before Rick and them were about to get their fucking throats slit and their necks broken with that baseball bat. That was a good fucking scene. You know that scene they played blind? The actors had no idea. That
Really?
played Glenn, Daryl, and fucking Rick had no idea what was gonna happen.
I don't know.
Yeah, they had to react to that. That was all them. Like the effects, dude, must have been crazy. 'Cause that scene that is one of the most fucking gnarly scenes in that whole show, in my opinion. But in terms of like genuinely like a horror movie that I love, like would watch, Halloween 2018. This is the first. That's what got me into horror, because Dead Space 2 got me into horror. Thanks, by the way. But Halloween 2018 was like, I remember when I watched, like, I was talking to Russell. I've told you this story before. I was talking to Russell and I was like, is it scary? He's like, no, it has its moments, but it's a good movie. I was like, alright. Then I went and watched it. Great movie. Fucking Kino. It was a good film. It didn't expect much from the audience. It explained Michael in a way to where, like, I knew about Michael Myers. He's my de facto, like, it was Jason or Michael. I like Michael more because, he's kind of just a dude. But I knew a little bit about him because of the Halloween Rob Zombie movie, so he's the one I gravitate towards more. So I remember, like, I'm like, okay, I kind of know what's going on. And then he gets out of the fucking, like, that, what was it, like a prison transport truck?
It was
Crashed and shit?
Yeah.
How did it crash? Was it just random bullshit, or did he do it? I forgot.
I don't remember. I've only watched it once.
Yeah, I've only watched it once. That's kind of why I don't want to rewatch it, but I kind of do.
I would rewatch it.
I would
like,
rewatch it. Yeah, maybe we will sometime.
Like if you wanted to go out on the lawn and fucking with the inflatable couch and fucking.
Halloween 2018 is getting the sofa trip. Fuck them.
I love. When was the last time you saw the Rob Zombie one? More recent.
A minute. I saw the TV edited version at like 2 in the morning when I was like maybe like 8 or 11. Ages
Oh, no
8
shit.
to 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super young.
We should rewatch that one too, because that's one of my favorites. Besides, obviously, the original, like first two.
I've never seen the first two. We should watch those.
Really good. The camera, like you.
Yeah,
can see, like,
you always glaze the camera angle.
Mm-hmm. They do really good camera work. In it. I mean, obviously.
Alright, hold on. This song's good. Yeah. My dad fucking loves the crazy.
I like cranberries.
Alright, it's too slow. That's too sad. Okay, it's my fucking note speed. Fuck it, living on a prayer. Let's go. Bon Jovi, we're gonna sing the whole goddamn thing.
We're halfway.
Shit, one of us should play bass. I don't play bass.
You could play bass. I'll play guitar.
Rock, paper, scissors.
But why would one of us play?
Because I want to play.
Why do we need the switch?
Dude, you're a pussy. Come on, rock, paper, scissors. Because you know you might lose.
That's like I always lose rock paper scissors.
Alright. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yes!
Fucking
We gotta clip it.
I
That
hate
is fucking hilarious.
Fucking-
Clip it, chat. Clip it.
the
Me and him.
people.
Yeah, it's us. We're watching ourselves for fucking
Hey, Damien,
artificial
clip
view.
that.
Yeah. I am serious though. You gotta go back. That is fucking hilarious. Eat a dick though, for real.
What?
Alright, I gotta go take a piss. No, I definitely can. There was that one where it fucking said 16 seconds is more like 30.
Like every single
Oh,
one
yeah.
has a 16-second thing.
I got that for $1. Watch out. Get ready. Oh, restart. I was at that convention that I wanted you to go to.
I'll go this year.
Well, I don't know if I'll be around this year, but if I'm around, absolutely.
In October.
Yeah.
Will I be gone by then?
Absolutely. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, dude. It's all kind of. I gotta see where I'm at and by like July, August. I gotta go this year because if I honestly, bro, if I don't go this year, I'm probably gonna go to my house.
Here's an idea. Anyways, here's my idea.
Yeah.
Since I'm like TikTok, Instagram ready, right? Why don't you do stuff with my
I do not want any Korean on that god-forsaken app to know what I look like. I refuse to interact with those ghouls. God forbid we get big. Those motherfuckers will destroy us. Imagine Redditors, but they had balls. But they weren't like 4chan. You don't know what I'm talking about. It's like, you're at the tip of the iceberg, like, you dip your toes into that, like, oh shit, like, then you start browsing 9. If you're browsing 9gag, you either better fucking put a bullet in your head, or go outside and start eating some broccoli. No offense to 9gag. I don't think they know what green, the color green looks like.
I'm just
Yeah, you don't want the fact that you don't know what 9gag is.
I mean, I know what it is.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. You think we're taking turns, dude? I want to fucking use the drum set too.
Oh. I wanted to be the first. But it sucks though. I'm like the best.
We can't do drums and bass. Oh! Did you do it? Did you nail it?
I think so.
I hope so. Let's go! Alright, ready? Ah, 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 ah.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Committing 100%ing songs with speed and magnitude.
Wait, so like yours is harder, but I got like more notes. That's weird.
Yeah, it's because you're bass, because you're keeping the tempo of the song. You're a bass guitar.
The whole time.
You big song. I gotta go take a leak.
Just going to take a whiz, Chad.
Ugh, Chai, I gotta
Unfortunately, I can't hold it for him this time.
There was a cranberry in the one ice cream.
I don't like it. Rocky Road.
47
Rocky Road ice cream.
46.
Don't tell me you're a wizard, you fucking cheese.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know what that means, dude. I have a fucking high school education. But I don't know what those words mean in that sequence, in that order.
You know, never mind. Yeah, right? I mean, you'll know once you try. So.
Running your fucking water for like 10 minutes,
Yeah, I mean, at least you're not running the hot water.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm still. Dude, I don't think the fucking water company cares what kind of temperature. It's like, oh well, if you run cold, it's actually 50% off. Like, I don't think that's how this works.
What?
Nice teas. Pick number 2, 1 to 10. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I lied. You agreed to stay away. I lied.
Some good stuff. Dog table.
I've never had this blackberry flavor. Alright, chat, we're doing a mukbang here. I'm gonna bang his muck, if you know what I mean. I have no idea what that means.
Me neither.
I know. I'm convinced you can't get Dr. Pepper cold that it stays room temperature in the can the entire time. It's fucking no, like
It is. It's quite.
It's fucking ridiculous. Okay. Ew, it's smelling. What's in this thing?
400 grams of sugar.
How much caffeine's in this one? 39. You weren't too far off. All right, Dr. Pepper. Let's see what you brought to the table. Cause I do like the strawberry one. Oh, that's good. It tastes like those you know, you ever had those Haribo berry candies? I always used to get them when we go to Toby's. I must have given you one at one point.
Probably.
It's those. It's like a gumdrop, but it's covered in like nerds essentially.
Ah.
Those things. You remember those?
No.
Fucking idiot.
But.
Basically tastes like one of those.
So is it good or? I don't know.
Dr. Pepper. I'm not the biggest fan of Dr. Pepper anymore. I used to like it a lot, but
I mean, it's died down for me. But if it's like a hot, like I remember just being a kid.
it foams up way too fast. It foams up in your mouth.
Yeah. I remember being a kid though on a hot summer day, like during one of my birthday parties. I had a bunch of people over, and I had this like 6-pack of small cans of Dr. Pepper just for me.
Just for you.
And I go into the fridge, grab one, drink it. Oh, I still remember how it tastes.
My favorite, because it was my brother mostly, Sprite. My brother fucking loves Sprite. Oh, I was a root beer kid. He was Sprite. I like Coca-Cola, but my
so
my grandpa drank Pepsi.
Tell
I
me.
love Pepsi. Pepsi to me tastes like business. If that makes any sense.
Pepsi's better than Coke. Sorry, chat.
No, you're retarded.
Sorry, chat.
You're retarded.
It is just better.
Ah,
It
shit.
is.
Can I say that? Probably not.
No, you can say it.
Well,
Retard.
All right, enough. Fuck.
We
My
can
bad.
say whatever we want. Actually, it's just.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
It's just
Whatever,
whether or
okay.
not we're worried about getting.
I can
canceled
get
down.
some medical records to show you that I have ADHD. I mean, if you can't tell already, you
I haven't been
might be
diagnosed,
retarded.
but I might be a bit retarded. Possible.
No, they probably can't see their camera quality, so ass.
Yeah, probably. That's why I
Let's
didn't
roll
even,
my eyes at him, Chin.
That's why I'm not even bringing out the shirt because they wouldn't be able to read it.
I really hope the camera. Oh. Oh my god! Can I go back? Oh my god!
Burping and farting, dude.
You the fucking farter, man. Don't put that shit on me.
Dude, I'm surprised Kalen
That was so funny.
I'm surprised Kalen was ripping ass on the stream.
I have to clip this stream, even if it's ass and get no viewers. There's been like 4 funny things. You can clip like conversation stories. Yeah, do you know what PKA is? That podcast with FPS Russian on it?
No.
Okay, well, it's a podcast. It got super popular because people would clip it. Because it was a long ass podcast for I was used to listen to it. I was a loyal viewer. But basically, super popular because it was one of the oldest podcasts ever. Like literally ever. You know Wings of Redemption?
Yeah.
It's where he came from. That podcast.
Really?
Well, he was a YouTuber. He started that podcast with those guys and then got kicked off. But they basically got popular again because they've been around for 10 years because people would clip all the clips because there's so many episodes and then just 2-3 minute videos of like the story they're telling.
Yeah.
So if we have a bunch of clips like that, that's how we get them. That's how we get them.
You know,
That or you just use TikTok now. I don't know what you're
I think we can do both.
We could do both. We need like you just need to teach me how to edit, and then I'll figure it out too. Like, we can do.
You can do
be,
this.
We can edit at the same time.
You can do the
Can
intelligence.
we edit at the same time?
I mean,
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you just need to get the video and then fucking.
Oh, download it, right? Yeah. fuck
No,
it.
you can just go.
No, what I'm saying is like, because I don't know if we can both be on there at the same time.
I'm just gonna edit on my phone. It's a lot easier for me. Because I have a pretty decent phone editor. And in fact, it's the one everybody uses for TikTok and Instagram.
Well, maybe you'll have to teach me how to do it on my phone. I don't know.
Actually,
maybe we
yep.
should get like a shitty little tablet.
You ever heard of an app
We
called...
should get a shitty little tablet. Spend like
We
a
should.
$200 tablet because I actually wanted to record.
Or we
this
just fucking
also.
Jack Kalen's.
Yeah, no.
Just steal that.
He'll actually spring on us like a fucking.
My cat mobile. I need it. But no, yeah, fucking it's CapCut. You ever heard of a Tutu app?
No.
It's an app where you can download shit for free. I got CapCut for free, so that means I can take off the logo and everything. And
There's a the same thing where you get Revance Manager. You can get like Adobe Premiere on your phone.
yeah,
So maybe we should try to experiment with that and get like really good editing. Would you actually be down to buy like a shitty little $200 tablet?
eventually, not right now.
Yeah, not right now. Because I kind of want one to read comic books on. Because when I go out and smoke, I don't like fucking scrolling and looking at memes anymore. So I actually like look.
Actually, I got a comic book you can borrow.
What is it?
It's a Deadpool one.
Oh,
It's
shit.
very long. It's a
Really?
very long comic book.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I could show you.
Yeah, we'll
Before
talk
you,
about it later. Yeah.
before you head out.
All right.
But yeah, the comic book's about like this thick, dude.
Jesus.
It's a. My dad just gave it to me. He was like, I'm not gonna use it, so fucking you take it.
Yeah, you are. You can only read something else, right?
So, you know, if you wanted to fucking borrow it while you're here.
Gets left behind.
I missed one note one time on this song, dude.
Oh, Jesus.
I love this song. I'm always locked into this song.
This one's not
Fucking
bad.
love that song.
Oh, I'm gonna get my hand like fucking. I was fucking.
I know.
jamming.
That part, and also the no more.
Yeah, that was that one I just kind of gave up on. There was the part where it was like right before the chorus. Like, it was fucking sequences of notes where you had to swap back. For me, it's completely different. You gotta fucking learn how to play the 6th fret. Eventually, now that I'll be here, you can actually practice with it, dude. Eventually, I do want to get another dongle for that one because when we bring Grubby Feet back to the VCA, somebody eventually is gonna want to use this. To be fair, they're probably gonna want to use it. The last time somebody was like, I remember somebody wanted to play on the 6th fret, and they played it for like maybe 2 songs, and they came back to me. This shit is complicated. There's certain songs you just straight up can't do. You legitimately have to have like a level of autism that you just fucking like in finger control. Like no offense, you probably have to be Asian in order to nail this thing. To truly nail.
Man, just shrink your penis.
What?
Just shrink your penis. And
I don't think that's how
drink
that
some
works.
gasoline. So this way it turn yellow.
Alright, dude, you're pushing it. This motherfucker, dude. Eventually, people we know are gonna fucking start watching this shit. You're lucky it's just us right now.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
but
funny.
it's not though.
It's funny.
It's not really.
I think it's pretty funny.
You might.
And people like me
This-
will think it's pretty funny.
That is not the people that are watching this stream. The people like you are doing things like watching other people that are better than Grubby Feet right now. We need to attract people that will spread the good word of Grubby Feet. We must be better in order to get better. Grubby Feet is the first step in that equation. Is that yours?
What?
The cap.
No,
Mm.
I don't drink this. I did yesterday, like 1, 2, because
I saw you pocket 4 though.
well, those were not mine.
Then what were they going in your fridge?
Well, because where's King gonna drink them?
In his room, like in a well, I was about to say like an adult, but
Like a minor?
let's jam, folks.
He's just
That's not how that works. Yes, I just saw him play in my head. He does the fucking like his legs moves, what he that fucking thing. He
does a
does
song. Oh,
It's funny, dude. They basically. Oh my god, that's my fault. Why am I gonna fuck you? But they basically got rid of the best villain. And every other movie was trying to introduce a better one. There's just something about Vector.
yeah.
But I do like the guy. Honestly, no, they're all good in their own rights. I remember when I was dragged to Despicable Me 3. This was like when I was like 13. The minion is dumb. This is dumb. I'm an adult. I'm a grown up now. You know, some shit like that. And I was dragged to Despicable Me 3 by my cousins. Too old to be watching that. I was like, too young to be left alone in my house by myself. And also, I think just, I don't know. I think I was promised to do something, whatever. My fat ass is sucking through some Despicable Me 3 for some free Applebee's or something. And, yeah, no, good movie. Despicable Me 3 was pretty solid. I remember I was babysitting my sister the morning after a trip. Fuck you! Sorry, that's what I said. But it was the morning after a trip, and I watched Minions Rising Through, and that's a good one. That's a success. That's crazy.
I don't think they made a bad Discord.
I haven't seen 4 yet.
Meaning, I've heard that they did something.
I don't even know the plot.
Meaning, I think the image.
Yeah, I kind of figured it had something that considering the scene. But that'd be cool trying to catch yourself from Gemini Man. No, I haven't seen that movie, so I can't judge. I like the concept of it though. It's like Terminator, but with like a human.
Yeah.
You think you could beat yourself if you tried to kill you? I don't know. I don't know if I could. If the me that was killing me was trained, no chance. No chance. Me with training would kill me immediately. Right now, no chance.
Well, yeah, if we're talking right now, I mean, that's a hard question.
I think both of the me's would create each other, honestly. If it was just the exact same person with all my memories and all my life experience, I know that we would just fucking say fuck the people that are trying to have me kill you and fucking team up and kill me. I honestly think that's what we do.
But if it was me without.
Oh no, yeah, if it was me right now getting killed by like me, like with
But if it was me right now, against me without my memories.
well, that's different. That's just like a homunculus, like a fucking trainable shell. But I think if it was the same you, well, it depends on the weapon. I mean, if he came barehanded, it would. I don't know. I think it'd be pretty neat.
Yeah.
It depends on the level of which I know, because you know your own weaknesses, right? Like, so it's just the level, the extreme you're willing to go.
I mean, but then again.
Like, if I gouged the other me's eyes out, I'd win immediately. But I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could bring myself to do that, because I know that's my weakness.
My weakness is stamina.
I hope you know, like, I didn't want to be a dick, but I was gonna be like, wait, you just gotta hold yourself down for fucking 30 seconds.
Like, if I wrestled myself to the ground, then.
You realize you're also you, though, right?
Oh, that's the thing.
No, like, my weakness is like, am I willing to become a fucking monster? Your weakness is like, can I last 2 more seconds than a me that hasn't fucking taken a shit yet?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh. Eh.
But if it's straight combat, that's like a.
Yeah, it's like Gladiator Arena with weapons? I don't know. That would be pretty even. Depends. Because I know both of us would go for spears. 2 people trying to fight with spears would probably fucking cause a problem.
I'd definitely go for a sword.
Yeah, see, that's why you're dumb, because you go for a sword. Most people, when I go for a sword, if I have a spear and you have a sword, you're losing. I hope you know. Distance, durability. If you go for an overhead swing, which I love you, I know you go for an overhead swing, I'm gonna block you with the spear, and if the fucking blade doesn't dig into the spear, you consider yourself lucky, because it will. And then I will yank the weapon out of your hands, drop the spear, and that fucks up. Nah, I'm just kidding. Spears, okay. You have to train with sword. I've play fighting in my woods for 10 years. I don't think I can go up against the dude who took a fucking like a sword class for like OB if they had sword class.
Oh, not even close.
Sword fighting is an art. That's why knights carried swords. The knights can't like. You know why knights carried swords? Because they fuck everybody up. You want to know how we fucked up knights with weapons like fucking halberds and maces? Basically, you gotta use a peasant weapon because you're a peasant. Because I'm a peasant. Spear is a peasant weapon.
What are the line weapons that?
Medieval. If it's a melee weapon, if it's a weapon that is sharp or blunt, you can't. If it's held in your hand, it doesn't have an explosive charge. It can't hit an enemy from a distance unless you throw it. Yeah, that's a melee weapon. This water bottle counts as a melee weapon. If I hit you over the head with this and somebody calls the cops, that's assault.
Like
Literally anything. That's not a melee weapon.
Oh,
Shoots
melee.
projectiles. Yes, that's the whole point.
Well, then that's a medieval.
Medieval as in melee. You're not, bro. If we're in an arena and you're like, all right, bro, let me draw this 300-pound fucking war bow, I'm gonna clear that distance in 5 seconds. Not to mention you have to aim, and then the amount of distance it travels depends. Don't pick a fucking bow.
I was a gun.
Continue.
I was just wondering what range of weapons were here.
Has to be melee.
But yeah,
It can be modern. I don't give a fuck. You want to fight me with a K-bar? Go ahead.
I wouldn't even say I'd win in a battle against a spear just because I have a sword. Not even close, but
you don't want to fight.
but
That shit is not cool.
because but the only thing with
Don't
the,
fight with knives, kids.
with a spear is if you go for like a, and then I avoid it, I could grab the spear.
Yeah, okay, and then I turn the other end of my long stick down, forcing you and your hands firmly gripped on it to lurch forward, and then I pull back, go up, and just to make sure it's slow, hit you in the back of the head with my giant stick and crack your skull in two. I have done this for many years. You know what we should do? You should buy one of those play swords, and I'll get one of those fucking Q-tip things, and we'll go at it. I guarantee you, with headgear and everything, I'll guarantee you I'll fucking win. And it'll be like a hard sword too, not like one of those foam pieces of shit, like a real, like foam sword. If I have a real foam spear, we will go toe to toe. I promise you I'll fuck you up with a spear. Everything is like padded. I don't know how. Nah, because then I'm actually gonna hurt you. Because even if the pointy end is the pointy end, I'm gonna hit you with not the pointy end. I'll hit you with the other. So that has to be weak, and then I don't know. We could always just have an actual sword fight. It would definitely be an interesting battle, but I think. Okay, I'll say this: if you're trained with sword, yeah, you're fucking. That's what fucking.
I'm not trying to sword.
Exactly. That's my point.
But if I train,
That's my point. Yeah, yeah. If you train with a fucking, you ever seen that movie Boss Level? This guy is basically stuck in a Groundhog Day loop, but except instead of Groundhog Day, people are trying to kill him. So he wakes up. This guy is fucking coming out with a machete, and like it's like day 100, and he dodges it, grabs the dude, fucking punches the dude, and then there's a fucking helicopter that he was on like a studio apartment, comes in the fucking window, blasts him with a minigun, so like the next time he comes back, he has to dodge the dude again, and then fucking get behind his kitchen counter and shit. So Mel Gibson's a bad guy. Mel Gibson is a bad guy. It was at the point in his career where he needed a job.
Mel fucking Gibson.
Good movie though.
All I can say is I wanna grab my penis and stroke it slow. Wait, so I got a question. Are we gonna stream until you leave, or are we gonna stop streaming?
I mean, what else would we even play, really?
Yeah.
We could just clip farm, right? Like Kalen does, because that's what he does when he plays COD, right? Is he just plays COD on stream with no people to get clips to post to get views. We've already had like 4 to 5 funny ass things happen in this stream so far, dude. The burp, the fart, of course, is fucking stupid. Me, the story. I have plenty, like, we can clip the story. We can clip fucking us nailing the song.
If anything, you'd be the story clipper. I'm the brain.
You know, maybe you should tell some fucking stories and then I'll clip your stories.
Well, I could tell some stories, but
Yeah, but just make sure they're intelligent and you're not saying fucking every 4 to 5 seconds. Alright, let's go. Are you ready?
No.
Actually, yeah, good, because you can do that job.
Do my fucking back. It's itching.
I thought you said your back hurts. I was about to kill you. I'm like, dude, I've been up since fucking. I woke up at, God bless my soul, 4:28 in the fucking morning after going to bed at like 1:20, and thank God I remembered I didn't plug my phone in, so I plugged my phone in. If I didn't plug my phone in, I would have been fucked. Hell, it's still fucked. I had this weird thing where my charger, my main charger that I use, when I charge my phone, the battery drains faster. Because I
Yeah.
think the cord is shit. Is that like a thing? Is that a thing? How is that a thing?
I've never.
How the fuck is that a thing? That's happened to me like a lot. If the cord is shit, and then it charges my phone all the way. Like if it says like 3 hours to charge and my phone's at 50, it's like what the fuck, 3 hours, and then it charges to 100. It drains twice as fast. It's like shitty power. Like how the fuck does that work? Does that ever happen to you?
No.
Dude, that's been happening to me for years. Are you serious?
You might need a new phone, dude.
I've had that phone for like 2 years. I'm
I've-
not getting a new phone.
Well, I'm not saying.
No, yeah, I know.
But it's like if you want that, then I'll have it.
That's stupid. Well, I just
Either that or
I
you
just
could
use
get-
better chargers.
You could get fucking something fixed. I'm sure it's something wrong with these.
I don't want them picking my phone apart. I had that happen before where I was fucking cocked per usual. Most of my fucking stories, I'm usually not sober. And I had the great idea of playing Pokemon Go on my phone, riding Toby's bike down Bostwick, drunk out of my mind. I cut the wheel, which is the same way I got fucking stitches on my chin, funny enough. And I fucking biffed it. And there was like, Bostwick is, just imagine like an old cracked road with like uneven asphalt. Like the fucking scene from Cars where Lightning McQueen does the road and it's shit. Just imagine that hard, and there's pieces of fucking blacktop that are like this fucking big in the road. My phone landed screen first right onto one of those fucking rocks, dude. Gone. Honestly, blessing in disguise. All my pictures of my ex were on that phone. If you scroll to a certain point in the camera roll, like my eyes would tear up. Not tear up. I'll get pissed. I get real fucking pissed. So it was a good thing. I remember I waited on that phone to be fixed for like 3 weeks. I actually lost a job because I couldn't text them and tell them what
Really?
I was broken. Yeah, it was a shitty job. It was a farmhouse. I stole a bottle of wine from there. I don't think they ever know. I stole a lot of liquor from that fucking fridge. Fun times too. It was literally just me. Oh, I got a funny story from that. So like, it was like they were basically like, hey, get here at this time, do farm work by yourself all day, farm work by myself, barely no help. I was helping other people like maybe like 3-4 times. There were other people helping me. Yeah, like 6-8. Then there was one day I used to listen to this podcast, right? It's called Biggest Problem in the Universe. Dick Masterson, shout out Dick Masterson. And it was basically like it was like me and you, right, shooting the shit, and every week they pull up like they basically have like a mini debate of like, oh man, I kind of forget how it went, but like they would bring up like the pros and cons of a certain argument, and they would like flip a coin on that week, and one of them had to defend it and one of them had to argue against it. But they were funny, like it wasn't just like too like, oh well, actually, like these people would just like shoot the shit. So you basically have the option to respond in the comments, and they would read them, and I commented, and I'm fucking taking weeds out of tomatoes with a hoe, like down this big ass line, like a fucking, like you see in a movie of tomato plants.
Yeah.
In the middle of the fucking hot July sun, and I hear this motherfucker say Rexet Electric, bro. I shit you not.
Yeah.
I stopped what I was doing, dropped the whole immediately. I'm like, and I rewinded it, and then he said it again, and then I heard what he said. I can pull up the clip. I have it saved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you after. And I was literally like in this field, like, oh my fucking god, he responded to me. It was in a video.
No
And then he shits on me. Like, yeah, he fucking jokes around with my comment. And it was so funny because he had no idea, and the joke about that he made about me was spot on, bro. It was spot on, yes. It was literally like if he knew me for years and I said that shit to him in person, he would have made the same fucking joke. I
Oh, no
shit
shit.
you not. I'll show you after we're done with this stream. It's so funny. So fucking funny, dude. God, I haven't thought about that in years. I was literally I felt famous for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I've never had like a moment like that. Fucking half the time.
You know that clip? It's in an Act-Man video about why Cold War was so ass. Where Woods, the actor for
Will,
Woods,
yeah,
yeah,
Will.
that was Will that sent that donation to have him say that. I'm a goddamn onion mason. When the actual actor for Woods said that on the stream, Will was the one that asked him to do it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I was there. He actually, Will The clip is. I don't know where it is. I think Will has it. Will donated to him, and he's like, hey, to like tell me hi. He's like, hey, Tim from Connecticut. I love Connecticut because he's from Massachusetts. The guy that plays wood. He's like, oh, I love Connecticut. It's a fucking. Oh, dude, that's really fucking. I forgot about that. All right, you ready?
If only we could fly. Biscuit style.
Donald! Pick from the Matthews Bridge! I can do a lot. Two to one.
Generation strange, I'll even try to throw in the pain. So go ahead and talk shit. Talk shit about me. Go ahead and talk shit about our generation. We don't give a fuck, and we won't ever give a fuck until you give a fuck about me and my generation. We don't give a fuck, and we won't ever give a fuck until you give a fuck about me. My generation gets the blame. You get the blame, and I get the blame. Who gets the blame? You get the blame, and I get the blame. But do you think we can fly? Do you think we can fly? Do you think we can fly? Well, I do.
Dude, I'm on. I could probably do it.
So go ahead and talk shit. Talk shit about me. And go ahead and talk shit about our generation. We don't give a fuck, and we won't ever give a fuck until you give a fuck about me and my generation. We don't give a fuck, and we won't ever give a fuck until you give a fuck about me and my generation.
Whoa, dude, fucking horrible.
God off.
That's not bad. Too bad I gotta
It's not good, but
He did. This guy can't listen to any song that doesn't have a fucking electric guitar in it. Oh, I gotta go drink a snake. The snake, fucking great. What is that? Was that a medium one? I don't even know.
you don't want to know, dude.
I don't want to know.
I was offering some help.
Bro.
You know what, man? You're right. That is enough. Sorry, I gotta break time. We got a little bit of time to do so. Ghost of the Goon. You guys ever heard of that one? Ghost of the Goon. I see him everywhere. Chad. I saw him earlier, the Ghost of the Goon Mansion. I was at the liquor store about to buy liquor.
It's a crazy ass story from Damien.
And the Ghost of the Goon.
Alright, dude. I'll leave for 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Hey, we have someone else.
No.
Hello!
No.
Random dude. Yes, we do.
No,
dude.
you're fucking right.
Yes, we have 3 people.
Oh.
And it went right back down to 1.
See, I fucking.
Fucking you, dick, man. Fuck you. Probably heard your stupid ass story and like, oh, this
Nah,
fucking
they heard you come back, and then they were like,
yeah, something like that.
Things will never change.
Show him the guitar real quick. Show him the guitar. I had to select one. Other one. But, yeah. Rap song. Oh, you just did. Randomizing. Keep randomizing it until no.
I'm sailing away.
That was not bad.
That's a good song.
If we're doing a crazy song,
I don't think this one's.
no. If we're doing a crazy song, I'm picking a crazy song. 'Cause I know a song.
That's all you know.
Bro,
If you have a 92%,
you're tweet. I have a song that you might like.
have you ever put butter on a pop tart?
It's so friggin' good. I have a song. I have 2. We'll do 2 songs. We'll do 2 songs and then. Oh shit.
Yeah, because we gotta have time for you to fucking.
Well, not even
update.
that. No. It's not what I'm saying at all. It won't take that long. It's not like it's 20 minutes. If you have DK Country.
Might be upset. I'll play it with you, but I don't think today is the day.
Bruh. Well, then we're gonna keep streaming for a minute. Let's do that. We play DK Country. I'm done streaming.
I say on stream later, and then I'm guessing after that you probably just go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Play 1 or 2 more songs. I was thinking we do 2 more songs and just play DK Country. This motherfucker don't want to play some DK Country.
No, I'm just not feeling. I want to play Trials. Do we ever play Trials?
Oh, yeah, I wonder why, bro. Look,
I mean, I would get it.
no,
Also,
dude, dude, you realize if you say you want to play Will get on, majority wins. Yeah, Will's not a fucking idiot. Will get on.
It's also just the fact that we were playing Brown. You guys wanted to play Brown like every time.
We wanted to play, if you said you wanted to play Trials, you realize that your input matters, right? If you said, yo, let's play Trials, you know damn well I'd say yes. And if I said yes, so would Will. It's up to you at that point. You can't be like, I'm not the team fucking captain, dude.
What I mean is the fact that
Oh,
it's like I want you tell me like I want you to get on this fucking Tuesday so we can play Ground.
Okay, and then you say, I don't really want to play ground, and I'd say, what would you want to play? And you go, well, I'm down to play some trials. So go, perfect, let's jam. Then we would do that. I'm a very reasonable man, Damien. It's not necessarily about what game we play. It's about you getting up.
This is a hard song.
I don't know, you want to do that one?
Well, not because you were just saying like burger. If I want. Yeah. I'm fine with it.
That's right.
I mean, it's a good song. It's just fucking long. You know?
What, Afterlife?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It's like-
fucking solo.
And I'm fine with playing long songs every now and then, but I'm walking down the street and the corner of my eye. Fuck.
Yeah, no, I double strummed. You little dick.
Fuck you.
I'm talking to myself.
I was walking down the street when out the corner of my eye I saw a pretty little thing approaching me. She said, I never seen a man who looks so all alone. Could you use a little company? But if you pay the right price, your evening will be nice and you can go and send me on my way. I said, you're such a sweet young thing, why you do this to yourself? She looked at me and this is what she said. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. I know I can't slow down, I can't hold back, though you know I wish I could. I know there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. Not even 15 minutes later, I'm still walking down the street when I saw the shadow of a man creep out of sight. And then he swept up from behind, he put a gun up to my head, he made it clear he wasn't looking for a fight. He said, give me all you got, I want your money, not your life. If you try to make a move, I won't think twice. I told him you could have my cash, but first you know I gotta ask what made you wanna live this kind of life. He said there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. I know I can't slow down, I can't hold back, though you know I wish I could.
Fuck.
I know there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good.
Damn glasses, but I look so fucking cool.
So they grew up
When I was a couple hours past and I was sitting in my house, the day was winding down and coming to an end.
You know, I have a
And so I turned
secondary
the TV and flipped it over to the news, and what I saw I almost couldn't comprehend. I saw a preacher man in cuffs, he taking money from the church. He stuffed his bank account with righteous dollar bills. But even still, I can't say much because I know we're all the same. Oh yes, we all seek out to satisfy those thrills. You know there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. We got bills to pay, we got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. I know we can't slow down, we can't hold back, though you know we wish we could. I know there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good.
I'm gonna lose it. Oh, forgot about that.
Me
Man,
too,
you
but
did dick.
I had my fingers triggered.
Oh, I gotta. What do we got here? Offer Teacher's not that bad. Never mind.
It's a good song.
Good, yeah, good fucking song.
But I don't want to wait a minute and a half to start it. That's about as long as it looks like it would take. Alright, dollar bills.
Is this expert?
Shanix18 just went live on Twitch. Who the fuck
I
is
have
that?
no idea.
That was on Grubby Feet, so
Huh.
we don't follow anyone named Shanix18. They're trying to take our fame, dude. This was not a shout out, by the way. You're not getting any growth.
Yeah, no fucking yo, eat a dick.
No free
No free
advertising.
fucking adverts here, bro. No Dr.
We're gonna
Squatch,
have to
no
go back.
Manscaped.
We're gonna have to go back and bleep it
I'm
out.
gonna manscape you with a 45, you know what I'm saying?
Bleep this future me, Shanix18.
But this thing's gonna get bleeped by YouTube. We get blipped by
Yeah.
YouTube like it's Thanos, man.
How long have we been streaming? Like 2 hours? Yeah, we're cooked. This video's cooked.
Imagine all the songs we play have no copyright. No, we're about to play the Stones, dude. We're done. Yeah, also, we do any Metallica song, over.
Yeah.
Over, dude.
You know what's funny though? When I
We
did,
should keep track of the ones that have got us fucking banned and still not care.
just for like shits and giggles, we're like,
Dude, Put Your Records On got copyrighted. Don't put your records on. Tell me
Yeah.
your favorite. Dude, I was pissed because I'm like, I love that song. Yeah, well, shit happens, huh?
it's been 5 minutes.
You ever see the picture of the fucking like ship?
Yeah.
I saw your hand, and that's the first thing I thought of. The orangutan. You know the story? It's like this fucking guy, this photographer, was in the water, taking like pictures and shit, and this orangutan thought he was drowning. He fucking held out his hand. Wild orangutan. Had no relation to them at all. Just a wild orangutan.
Usually orangutans are pretty chill. They just are very curious, so they'll rip you in half.
Yeah, they'll
Just
fuck
because
you
they're-
up. It's like a
just because-
gorilla. It's like a gorilla.
Yeah, just because they're curious, they're like, huh, how does this thing work? There goes an arm. Huh. That's how it works. You pull that off, and then it detaches.
Have you ever
from the
seen
body.
that fucking oh dude, that documentary on Netflix, Chimp Empire?
No, I haven't.
Oh, so good. Basically, there were these scientists in this remote area of, I think it's a jungle in like the middle of Africa or South America. It's either Africa or South America. And these scientists were there for 30 years. Huge chimp population in this really like condensed area. Maybe no bigger than like, I don't know, maybe like Danbury.
Yeah.
Nah, maybe a little, like 2 Danburys. 2 Danburys put together. So big, but not that big. And they had a lab in the middle. And it took them 30 years. And like, they would all go out, these scientists, and photograph and video these chimps.
Mm-hmm.
And the first chimps were skittish, but after like 10 or so years, like 5-10 years, the chimps didn't give a fuck about the people anymore. So the scientists, anybody can come in and photograph these chimps, and the chimps would get as close as I am to you, to these people, because they just thought they were another part of the jungle, right?
Yeah.
The documentary is about these 2 separate tribes of chimps. They used to be one big tribe, and then the main leader died, and then they split off into 2 tribes, and they go to war over their. Oh, dude, it's so good. Basically, how it starts, there's one chimp. They go into the other chimp's territory to grab food, and this one chimp, I shit you not, he was too much of a pussy. He didn't want to go with them, but because he was a male, they brought him with them. Of course, they're chimps. He was like, yeah, I don't want anything to do with this shit. Like, just let me go back to the fucking, like, the nest, you know? And they're like, whatever, fuck off, right? And he goes back, he gets jumped and killed by the other chimps who were going into the other chimps' territory to get their food, or like their treats. And he gets jumped by those chimps. And then they find his body, the other chimp. I shit you not, this all happened. And the other chimps come back with the food, they, like, you know, they have food, and then they find him, and then they go to fucking war. Sick, dude. Chimp Empire on Netflix, like 10 episodes long, each episode's like 45 minutes.
I'd have to check it out. Yeah, but I've been delving into some interesting content recently. You ever heard of a channel called Wendigoon?
This
And no, swear to God.
the most surface level fucking iceberg YouTuber who acts like he's discovered the holy
Well,
grail
no,
of
I
knowledge.
just didn't know if you know because I had heard the way it named.
Wendigoon's overrated, low key. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, I don't really know.
Good
It's just-
videos, I will say, keep watching him. Good videos, a little overrated. I'm over Count Dankula guy myself.
That's fair. But I was watching one of these videos. I don't know why. I was just interested like that day.
Okay, I will
seeing
say
this
this.
story.
Like he's a good YouTuber. I just think he's like super overglazed. pretty
I
much.
mean, I don't
Everybody-
know anything about that. I was just looking for like fucking.
No, he's a good YouTuber. You should keep watching him. He has really good breakdowns on shit like Waco.
Yeah.
Like you should watch his Waco video.
I mean, this doesn't really have anything to do with what we're talking about. I thought it was just an interesting story. It was a case about. It was like the unsolved mysteries of like people at sea or whatever. And this one was about this group off of the coast of Scotland. They stayed in a lighthouse, and they would shift every week, to have a new person. Like every 6
I know.
weeks.
I understand how Continue.
But basically, they write down everything that happened. And then one day, a boat came in, and the fog was really thick, but the lighthouse light.
Wasn't lit.
Yeah, the lighthouse light wasn't
The
on.
guy was dead. He was gone.
Something like that. So
Probably went crazy, bro.
they went there, and there was no dude who switched out or anything. There was supposed to be multiple people, and they went there.
They checked the log.
Yeah, but the first time they couldn't go because the fog
They
was so
couldn't
thick.
land, and the lighthouse wasn't lit.
Yeah, the fog was so thick they weren't even able to like go to the island. So they, after like 5 days after, they managed to get to the island, and they read the logs, and it was basically talking about like huge storms that were coming through, and how they were crying, and like grown men were crying, praying to God and whatnot.
So
And
wait, is it a team of dudes at the lighthouse or just
yeah,
one
yeah,
guy?
like, but they would
Oh.
cycle out every now and then. Who has to watch the lighthouse?
Oh, so it's like a big island, and there's like
Yeah,
dudes
yeah,
over
exactly.
there. Okay.
And basically there was a guy who was like in view of the lighthouse who said during this time none of that happened. And within the last log that they had was 9 a.m. From then, that was the day that the boat came in and said they didn't see the light on it. And there was no traces, but everything was still there, left in order. Their coats.
Yeah, everything was intact.
They checked the whole island, nowhere to be found.
Dude, it's a big world. There's some creepy shit out there.
I know, and that's why. And some theories were like
Sirens.
something like that, because I was looking into like sirens and shit like that, but
Dude,
some cool stories.
you gotta think about it, right? For the longest time, people used to think that the giant squid was a mythical creature until in 2012, a deep sea diving oil rig off of the coast of Japan captured footage on one of their security cams on the rig of a fucking giant squid. For hundreds of years, we thought that the giant squid was a myth. We would find whale carcasses or like whales would beach, and they would have gigantic scars, and like the scars that the suckers of a squid would leave on like any other animal. So like there was evidence, but it was just a myth until we found it. So just think about all the like shit like Bigfoot. Like yeah, there's probably not any big feet left, but there definitely were big feet around.
There is like theories of like the Kraken. It's like that's probably what people thought.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. It was a giant squid.
Exactly, and yes, like I was also looking into sirens. There's actually the Book of Enoch. You ever read the Book?
Yeah,
of Enoch?
well, I haven't read it, but I know what you're talking about.
They talk about all those like mythological
Yeah, the
things.
Leviathan.
Like Leviathan.
There were two Leviathan. It was Leviathan and was it Goliath or something, which was the land, one on land, like the two beasts that would ravage each fucking plane.
Exactly, and they would talk about sirens and giants that used to have been on Earth. And one thing that I find very interesting about that is there are very like if you could find them on.
No,
like,
dude, Native Americans have record of. There was this one fucking time, but there was this story of like these white settlers. They were interacting with a Native American tribe, and they're like telling them the story of how their people were plagued by this gigantic red-headed monster, an 8-foot tall man with fiery red hair, and they cornered him. The Native Americans, like America, like the Midwest, they cornered him into this cave and they killed him. It took like fucking 15 guys to take out this one fucking gigantic fucking man. And then they were like hearing the story, and then the guy's like, "You want to go to see the cave?" And they fucking brought him to the cave where this giant apparently lived. It was like this big fucking cave. So, dude, all stories exist for a reason. There has to be an explanation for almost everything. Even if the explanation is illogical, it still exists.
There's this island I saw a picture of. It literally looks like a giant lady who laid down and died like this.
Yeah, there's shit like that. There's art. There's art in everything.
Grew up because when humans die, they fertilize, right? So it's like.
I don't know to the extent of that, but like when it comes to shit like that, like it's not coincidence that entire island looks like that, and
like
that it would take humans hundreds of years to gain access to aerial photography in order to even see that.
Exactly.
When you know the crop circles that the Mesotecs made, those like ancient fucking South American tribes, we didn't know that they were there until we had planes.
Yeah.
They were. How the fuck did they know? And they're perfect. You can
exactly.
look at how.
I don't know. There's a lot of.
It's crazy shit in this world, dude.
There's a lot of theories of like.
But yeah, no, dude. That's how this fucking world works. There's things that just simply can't be explained, and you have to accept them. You know how many stories fucking F-15 and F-16 jet pilots have of finding like seeing shit up in the air that goes like. There's two answers to that question. Either it's fucking aliens or it's the government testing some shit. Some fucking real fast and real powerful shit. But either way, spooky. How did the government gain access to that type of technology?
Exactly. There were even like Hitler had fucking
yeah, the Nazis were always looking for super weapons.
They had like a fucking
The
like a
V2.
blueprint for a time machine, whether it worked or not.
It wasn't.
we don't know.
They had the Nazis. Well, Germans are insane. You realize we got to the moon because of Nazi scientists, right? Operation. You know what Operation Paperclip is?
Not exactly, but
Do you
I've
have-
definitely heard
Do
of
you
it.
have an idea of what do you think it was? Okay,
So-
I'll give you a few contextual clues. Operation Paperclip was right after World War II. It was the CIA, and they were trying to beat the Soviets out of something. It was an
It
agreement
was-
that came out after World War II.
It
between
was
us
them
and the
trying to
Soviets.
make it to the moon first.
Well, no, not necessarily. So basically, it was an agreement between the Soviets and the Americans after World War II. What do you think happened?
So I know that we gathered up a bunch of the Nazi scientists and brought them back to the U.S. so
Mhm.
they could try to help us create these things like a rocket ship to get to the moon.
That's exactly what it is. Congratulations. Little fucking applause from Tim. That's Operation Paperclip was a CIA operation to gain control of. So basically, there were a bunch of scientists, super smart dudes. Why would we kill these guys? We'll bring them to the U.S. They'll work for us. They'll get new identities. They'll learn English, whatever, and they help us build rockets and get to the moon. The only way we got to the moon, Nazis.
Mm-hmm.
Both sides, Soviets and Americans. Fucking Germans are insane.
I know.
Why do you think my brother drives a BMW?
Sure. But yeah,
How many times has he had to fix that thing? A lot.
There's one thing that I'm sure freaks out most people. I heard a fact that you could take the entirety of Mount Everest, flip it upside down, put it in the Mariana Trench, and we still have a mile to go before we reach the bottom. We'll never know in our lifetime, most likely.
We've explored more of space than we have the ocean.
I know, it's crazy. Like in our lifetime, we'll probably never know.
It's
what's
the
down at
pressure.
bottom.
It's the pressure.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
can't get down there. Well, humans can't get down there. We can send vehicles and shit, but how long can you scan with a fucking drone?
Exactly. And by that point, it's like pitch fucking black.
Yeah,
you know what
there's
I mean?
no light.
And so it's like,
Bioluminescence is a thing
and
for
but
a reason.
but that also goes to makes you think like what could be down there. You know, that's why it's
I don't. Nothing that big could sustain life down there, but just what's down there in general.
exactly.
Like, there's no. It's not like the Meg, that fucking movie with Jason Statham, but it's like, what the fuck is down there? We've been discovering new species of the only species that we keep discovering new species. It's aquatic animals.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we've already fucking mapped out the whole earth. There was actually, dude, funny story. There's this fish. You know the fish that the Pokemon that looks like the super old man fish Pokemon?
Is it the Majin carp?
No, not a Magikarp. It looks like an old. It's like rocks. It's like a brown fish, and it's like has like slant eyes and a weird fucking thing.
I think I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you
but I
probably
don't know
do.
the
You
name.
probably do. But basically, back in the early 1900s, there was a scientist, and there was this fish that people thought were extinct for hundreds of years, called like the Corinth or something. Like, it started with a C-O-R, and it was this fish. It was super old, like prehistoric times level old, and this scientist, we thought that it was extinct for hundreds of years, and this was in the 1800s. And this scientist goes to fucking Asia, and he's in a wet market where they sell fish. He's walking in. Oh my god, that's the fucking fish. And he's like, where did you get this fish? Talking to the fucking guy. He's like, I just fucking caught it. And they're like, fucking bring me on the boat. So he brings the guy on the boat. This fish that was literally around since the fucking dinosaurs, still alive,
Yeah,
living in Southeast Asia.
It's crazy. And another thing that's
In
crazy.
the words of Jeff Goldblum, life finds a way.
Yeah, but another thing that is also a crazy thing is the jellyfish. We don't know anything about jellyfish. Jellyfish, they don't have an origin. There's no evolution.
You're
of
thinking
jellyfish.
of squids, but yeah, no, jellyfish don't have any organs. How the fuck do they live?
Yeah, so they're technically like to us they're an alien, you know, because they don't have.
Well, they shouldn't be allowed, like, by the laws of our biological, like, when we look at planets, planets have to have water, air, and, like, soil to grow things in order
Yeah.
for us to conceptualize the fact that, yes, life could be sustained on this planet, because we're humans. What if there's a fucking creature that doesn't need oxygen? Or water? Like, we don't know. It's a crazy, dude. It's a fucking big world out there.
I know.
Oh, dude, it's well. We're gonna see how the stars are tonight. Should be a clear sky, but lock in. This is a picking song. Just pick notes.
Oh, fun. You can clip some of that down, because that fucking...
Wait.
It's on. Because those are some interesting conversations.
Rambling of the fuck. We should like title it like ramblings.
Yeah, exactly.
Grubby Feet rambles. #1.
Interesting facts that we just come up with for no reason.
Two retards try to fucking sound
Yeah,
smart for
exactly.
5 minutes.
That's a good point.
I'll never be your beast bird. My back is broken, but it's a hurt. All I want for you to make love me. I'll never be your beast bird.
I had to itch this shit so bad. I feel bad because, alright, like I said, it's a picking song. You gotta just feel the vibe. It's the Rolling Stones.
I'll never be your beast bird. My back is broken, but it's a hurt. All I want for you to make love me. I'll never be your beast bird. I walk for miles,
It's a good thing.
hurt. All I want for you to make love me. Am I hard enough? Am I rough enough? Am I rich enough? I'm not too blind to see. I'll never be your beast bird. So let's go home and draw the curtains. Music on the radio. Come on, baby, sweet love me. Am I hard enough? Am I rough enough? Am I rich enough? I'm not too blind to see. I tell you, you can put me out on the street
The Rolling fucking
with no shoes on my feet.
Stone Temple.
Put me out of
This
misery.
is the rock. No, like literally.
I don't listen.
Sickness, suffocation. Struggle. There's one thing, baby, I don't understand. You keep on telling me I ain't your kind of man.
Funny because
Well, yeah.
yeah, I know. It doesn't feel better.
It feels worse.
It's better to quit things because your brain can conceptualize
delectable by this dubbed.
I don't think the glass.
I said we each pick a song and we do.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you can go first. Don't make it a fucking. Don't make it a slaughterhouse.
What about a Slaughterhouse
Please!
remix?
I beg you!
What about a Slaughterhouse remix?
Yeah. I thought you were actually playing that fucking song. I have it on you. It's The Reason by Hoops Stank. Dude, this song's too fucking. It's not a good song for Guitar Hero.
Oh, fine. That's why I asked, how about a Slaughterhouse
I was
remix?
when I said I was talking about Splatterhouse, which is a game that I've never played.
Come and take my butt.
That was
Hit the lights. Hit the lights. You know what? I will do some of that. How did that even happen? That's fine. I mean, I fucking could have just gone there. What's the song called? Starts with an I.
What are you looking for?
Boom. I find it very, very easy to be true.
This is actually one of my least favorite Johnny Cash songs. This is definitely overrated.
I agree. If you want to do a different Johnny Cash, you can do a different
There's
Johnny
only two that we have.
I swear I had
No, here's how you check. No, there's not.
Play don't.
I was about to actually say don't pick that one.
Fuck, dude.
We can do our one. I don't care.
I remember this song being hard as shit, but maybe it was a while ago.
I heard the train a coming, it's rolling around the bend, and I haven't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I like to think that this song comes right after Cocaine Blues, because Cocaine Blues is the song where he's like, I shot my fucking wife,
And now he's in prison.
and now he's in prison. So he's thinking about wanting to get out of prison, but he can't, because he shot his fucking wife.
What do you think about those, by the way? Those.
Well, I feel fuzzy, so that's good. Yeah, that's all I really care about.
Okay.
Not bad, not good. It's like, man, you like the pineapple flavored cyanide or the grape lime? I don't know.
Probably great wine.
Not the point I'm trying to make, but I digress.
As if I drank to fucking taste good tasting drink.
That's the point. Alright, let's go.
Well, I just want one.
That's my point.
I just want one smacker. You can even feed it to me. And a baby bird. Give it to me.
You gotta go, man. It's like that one scene in Friday where the guy's in rehab for weed and they're like, motherfucker, you ever suck dick for weed? Such a funny fucking scene. Damn.
Oh, it's dead. Fucking bitch.
I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like I remember this one being like kind of hard.
Fuck your Ring of Fire.
Well, actually, hold on. We're doing a Ring of Fire.
What are you trying to what is do next, Bert?
Because this song's easy. At least if I remember. Unless it's like fucking way harder for some reason.
Love is the burning thing, and it makes
I think so.
a fiery ring.
But I feel like I remember you being like,
Bound by wild desire,
none of the first song I ever 100%
on fire.
I don't know if it counts, but when I started playing Guitar Hero again, but like, that's the first one. I think it was Bleed It Out.
I was trying to say probably Bleed It Out. Oh my god, I hate fucking my big fat fucking sausage fingers.
Hit the wrong button. I'm like, hold on. What happened? Fat fucking finger. Obviously, like I said, a customer, but like to my manager or something. Like, I've been to like cash field to take out some cash. I feel bad too, because like sometimes I got this fucking sassy ass fucking manager. And he's probably
Yeah.
but he just sit there to get all pissy. Yeah. Keep doing that. Fuck, 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 fuck. I hate it. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
I like how it's burning fingers, fucking
I fucked up like 5 right at the end just because I fucking.
well, that's what happens when you suck, man.
Well, it says the one hard.
That one I'm not fucking. No.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Hit the lights!
That's a perfect song like that after your wrist hurts.
Yeah, right? Oh.
Play another song that'll make it even worse.
Yeah, it's called a workout, bro.
Jesus Christ, this shit's fucking buggy as shit.
The fucking, the shirt.
Yeah, dude. My doctor says I'm morbidly obese. Caleb liked the shirt.
I bet.
I walked in for my last day of work, or last day to pick up my paycheck with this shirt on. Just so I can have a good exit. These are all songs that we played 0% for.
Yeah.
There's no way we have played it.
Well, not like together, me and you.
It's been a disaster piece.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's one of those songs where it's like not different at all between the hard and fucking action.
Yeah, right?
My penis gives you hell.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, it's dead. Fuck.
That's a fine quality H2O.
Where, you know, can't go wrong with some H2O. H2O. Gatorade.
Gatorade!
H2O.
Water is better! Ty always used to fucking do that. He did the voice perfectly, actually. He goes, Gatorade! That fucking love that movie so much.
That's a great movie.
If I
It's not my coaster. Where's my coaster at?
if I had to drink one, if you had to pick one drink from any movie or TV show that's not real, what would you pick? Or at least like give me like a top 3. I already know my top 3.
One of them might be the kelp shake from SpongeBob.
That's mine. That's one of mine too. That's my number 3.
Kelp shake looked pretty good, although I don't want to get real hairy, but it's like it looks like that shit was gas.
No, that actually looks really good.
Fuck, that's a good question.
Mine's
Fizzy bubbly.
water from the water boy, fizzy bubba, kelp shake. That's my. That's literally my top 3. That's literally my top 3.
Fizzy bubbly.
Fizzy bubba, dude, the way he fucking drinks the whole thing, dude. I always wanted some fizzy bubba.
Dude, that shit
Always,
was
because I fucking love Zohan. But there's something about that glacier water, because I know it's water, but it's like,
good. Yeah, dude.
that's a pop called Nietzsche too. I love that fucking scene. When he gives her, he's like, this is a water from the Alaskan glacier. Fucking love that movie, man.
He definitely has some good water.
My fucking little sister, when I came home yesterday, she was watching like The Water Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom put it on for her. That was so funny. Fucking love that.
You gotta go up to her and go,
Best-
Gatorade.
Gatorade. Best Adam Sandler movie. Go.
Big Daddy.
That's a good answer. Mine's a tie between the first Grown Ups and
Or Happy Gilmore.
Probably Billy Madison for me.
Happy
see-
Gilmore's probably.
Happy Gilmore's a number 3, but I always loved Billy Madison more.
I used to get those movies mixed. I used to say Happy Madison. Or,
Yeah, because that's the name of the production company because of those 2.
yeah,
movies.
exactly. I know, isn't that crazy? So
Yeah.
I'd be like, I really love the movie Happy Madison. I'm like, wait a minute. I'd be like, oh, I mean, Happy Gilmore. Sorry. But yeah, Happy Gilmore's probably either that or Big Daddy.
Mr. Deeds is good too.
Mr. Deeds. All his like real early movies are the best.
You know that one scene where he like picks up the baby that was filmed here?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, when the pizza
And when he
shop
flies
and everything.
and when he flies in the helicopter, that was filmed here too.
Yeah, the pizza shop when he was in the that was
Yep.
right on Bank Street.
Yep. Yeah.
We're just giving away our location, by the way.
Yeah, right. Fucking, it takes like 3 seconds of research and
Bank
docs us.
Street and
Hold
Mr.
on.
D's.
Mr. Deeds pizza scene. You fucking do those Redditors will take like 5 seconds.
I know.
Give me
Good
that
thing
shit.
we're not famous.
Give me that job,
It's
kid.
dead.
Bro hasn't heard of a charger before.
I figured your phone. I was gonna say.
Nah, I don't really give a shit about it.
All right, let's rock it and roll in.
Actually, give me that. No, I just know I'm gonna fucking try to hit it before we play that one song that you know we're about to play.
Imagine we both. It was funny hearing like Kaylin and Kane fucking play that. I forget which song, but you hear the
Any
song.
of them?
Yeah, at least for Kaylin. Kane could at least generally hold his own. Kaylin fucking sucks. He's really good.
Hey man,
To be fair, he doesn't play.
he can't practice.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's like punching a blind kid and being mad he can't box.
Should have seen it coming. Wait, so how would a blind person watch for? Should we have like a braille experience?
Well, if they hear the then they know we fucked up. They hear the clicks too. I can hear them on the fucking.
Would it hurt being braille for the deaf people?
Probably the same. It's a sound effect. They can fucking hear, dude.
No, the deaf people. So for the
Oh,
deaf people,
error.
we gotta figure out.
We have to keep in mind, there's people that were able to hear that were deaf.
No.
Like that are deaf now.
I know what I think would be cool if we figured out sign language so me and you could talk without having to
I have an ASL alphabet fucking little poster.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. The reason, because, like, even though it might not have it, but what if we're in an apocalypse situation? Do you know it's sign language? Is it?
Well, that's why special operations has a variety of hand signals that you need to learn. The funniest and most fun part of my job is that since we're working with loud equipment all the time, we use a lot of hand signals. They're very impromptu, but most of the time they get the job done. Especially because there's a language barrier between workers. Co-workers. But yeah, there's like we have a few new guys and like they're literally learning English. And they're some of the hardest workers I've ever met, Chad. But literally, I'm like it was so funny. They're from Ecuador. That's always where I fuck up. Right there. Segment. But they're from Ecuador, and there was this one guy I was meeting this one morning, or breaking up the mulch, and we're getting loads on this big tractor full of mulch and things up, and we spread the new mulch after we break up the old mulch. And he's like and then he says like rapid fire fucking Spanish, like como se dice tractor. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm like, yes, that's it, it's a Kubota. Like, it's honestly kind of
Yeah, it was always cool talking to.
it's like, I will say this. If I go to their country and I don't know their language, I'm gonna start fucking learning it. Like, I can respect that they're trying to learn our language. English is not easy, dude.
Yeah, like when I a lot of the times I talk to the Spanish customers.
Nice.
Thank you, buddy, thank you. But I talk to them and then like they'll be like, so the
Yeah, they're like
and
trying to point, a lot of pointing,
and
a lot of
like,
pointing.
so I know English and I'm like,
You try to help them out.
and then
I feel bad.
and I'm like, nombre, and be like, yes.
Yeah,
and then they start saying it in Spanish and they'll be like, oh, and I'll be
And
like,
then
no, I gotta
they
just
stop.
slow down a little bit, like 2, 0, 3, you know.
Yeah, dude, my 7th grade Spanish teacher was horrible. I miss both these. She fucking absolute could not learn the thing. You know what the funniest thing was, bro? When we all got that big ass Spanish book, remember that 7th grade?
Yeah.
It was like the English. Mine annotated the English.
Really?
Yeah, the guy whoever had that, bro. Thank you. Seriously. No, literally, bro. I remember I was taking this one. I was about to take this test, and I flipped to the page that I needed to study. Under every Spanish word, in pencil, was a little boom boom and the English word right below. I'll never forget that, because Miss Bautista was like sitting like right here, like not looking at me, talking to the class on like a swivel chair, or like a fucking one of those artist stools, right?
Yeah.
And she's like looking over, like talking to you, right? And I flipped to the page that she told me to flip to because I was retarded. She needed to help me. And I look and I see the annotation. I'm like I felt like I was opening. You ever seen the scene in Pulp Fiction where he opens the fucking briefcase?
Yeah.
I'm like looking at it. I'm like, is it open note? She's like, yeah, it's open note. I'm like, fucking her start writing everything down. I passed the quiz. The funniest thing, yeah. Fucking hilarious.
I remember I was in this one teacher's class, Miss Burrito.
That's a one class. Yeah, Miss Rita, dude.
She was bad too.
Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Remember Adam, that little short ass kid, bro? He would fuck with her so hard, but not like mess with her, but like act like a legitimate mentally disabled retard. Not like but like an idiot. He acted like a straight up idiot. It was hilarious.
She used to love me and.
Oh wait, there was Yo la arena sol del rancho. He would always fucking say that. It's apparently in Spanish means yes sir, I'm from the farm. Cause I was literally yo no soy del rancho. I gotta fucking look that up.
She used to love and hate me because I would make her laugh all the time, but I would also piss her off all the time.
Yeah, no, the same thing with me.
And
she was like, you're really like good student. You just suck at this. I'm
Yeah.
like, I know.
And the funny part is I used to actually be kind of generally good at Spanish. I just stopped trying. Like, cause
I'm horrible at it, dude. If you can learn another language, dude, please. You want to know the main reason I want to be a ranger, not a green beret? Green berets have to fucking learn a language.
That's fair. But yeah, me and Paul, we used to literally just like make fucked up jokes and just freestyle in class. And then she like a couple times she like listened to the freestyle and she'd be like, yeah, you know, she'd be bothered to do it or whatever. But obviously she's like, get back to fucking work, you know. But I didn't, and I was just a dipshit.
Hold on, I think I found it. Fucking ads, bro. Yeah, like I'm gonna get bumbled.
I'm sure Paul remembers those times. Paul, if you ever see this, which you probably won't, but
Paul Martinez fucking looking at our stupid asses.
yeah.
Hold on. This is it. This is this song.
Now we're gonna copyright it for that.
Yeah, right, bro. Where is it? He would always go up to her and be like, "Yo soy de rancho." Like, they just fuck with her. Oh, dude, I feel so bad for her.
She was a great. She was a. She
Dude,
was
do
a
you
fun
remember
teacher.
what was Miss Oviet, bro? Right after Mr. Loud quit. Oh my god, bro, he quit.
Yeah.
Dude, you know one thing I'm pissed about? You want to know to this day one thing I'm pissed about?
It's the slapper. He took it.
Took it! He didn't use it, he took it! Motherfucker. That thing was a dude, that was like an heirloom. That wasn't mine, it was my brother's. I was like, hey, if you use this, you can get them to shut the fuck up. If you have a little bit of cojones.
Yeah.
Right? I'd be like, dude, my class, they're all looking at me. I'm like, I'd be like this, I'm like, huh, that's real funny, class. Like, fucking go to the principal's office, be like, you tried to hit me. I was like, I didn't say shit.
Yeah, dude. Like there were times where I watched him just sit there. And
Oh my
stare
god,
at us.
I felt so bad
I
for
felt
him.
terrible.
I felt so bad because he was a great teacher.
I wasn't even
He was a
taught
great
like
teacher.
half the time.
No, after school, 'cause I was horrible at math. I'm still horrible at math. I would go to him after school in one-on-one. Amazing. Completely comprehensive. I understood everything he was telling me, and I would get the problems. He was a great tutor, horrible teacher. Could not control a classroom. You have to be a certain level of human being to tell a bunch of kids to shut the fuck up without telling them to shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Kids, especially middle schoolers. Especially middle schoolers.
Oh yeah. I'd hate to be a middle school teacher.
Oh my god. I could be a middle school teacher, but I'd need to go to the Marines first. Like, there would be no...
Everyone, get down.
No, I just want, like, they would know. I wouldn't have to yell at them. I would just, the way I present myself, they would be afraid to cross me. And that is what matters. It's like, not that they would fear me, but they'd be like, yeah, no, don't fuck around in Mr. Longmore's class because he looks like he might fucking bitch you out in front of everybody. And not even cuss. Call you every other name under the sun. Remember? Oh, you don't remember this. You know Mr. Smith? 7th grade social studies teacher. Shorter guy, about your height, maybe a little bit taller, 5'4". Short dude, old dude. Not old, but old enough. Old enough to be your grandfather. He was the first teacher I heard cuss.
Really?
Yeah. And apparently he called John Daubert an ass. Either an ass, I don't think he called him an asshole, but he called him an ass. He's like, yeah, or he called him a dumbass.
He probably was right.
Yeah, no, he called John Daubert. He called him a dumbass. It was so funny. I heard it secondhand, and then I heard it in his voice. I'm like, yeah, no, he probably did. That's the kind of teacher I want to be, because I never dicked around in his class. That's actually, one time. I was on the bus, I had my 3DS out, playing Pokemon Sun, and there was this one point where, like, after I beat the game on the bus, like the Elite Four, play Pokemon. You beat the Elite Four, and then you become the champion. And then there was, like, 30 minutes of unskippable dialogue and shit that I could not skip, because if I shut off my DS, I lost my save. You know how Pokemon works.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there in his class, first period, 7th grade. You know those desks with the little hole
Yeah.
with your papers? I'm looking down. The DS is propped up like this.
Just spamming through
Spamming A as fast as I can
for 30 minutes.
for literally half an hour. I remember I had to fight a legendary and catch him while he was talking, and then when he was done, I ran. I'm like this, because you know what 3DS is? I'm like this, I'm like going to the Pokemon Center, then I save, and then I shut it off as fast as possible. I'm like, he's talking about like ancient Jerusalem. I was actually paying attention to him.
I'm trying to kill these Pokemon. Or catch him.
Yeah, it was a legendary. I was trying to catch that motherfucker.
Alright. Take your rips, let me get my rips, and let's
God,
rip
this
it.
thing is hot.
Yeah, it gets hot.
That's not good.
That's
It's not good.
A lot of batteries on that side. I gotta readjust my
The
dick
batteries
and
at the
balls.
top, you can feel the heat.
Oh, there we go. My dick and balls were just uncomfortable at the whole
Alright,
time.
dude, enough.
My dick and balls.
Enough.
Come
Enough.
on, man. Streaming still know what's going on.
I don't think the stream does. I don't think it does. I was about to knock you the fuck out. Actually, no, I would have hit you so hard your teeth would have went back in place.
You should have just punched the vape at that point. And just like.
I didn't realize what you were doing.
I know.
Have you ever seen the video of that barber? Oh my god. The fuck, dude. I think it had to have been staged. It had to have been staged. There was this guy who was
He
a
bit
barber.
his lip,
Bit his bottom lip, dude.
and the guy got pissed.
Dude, he's like the weakest left hand I've ever seen in my life. He's like, but dude, oh my god, if that was real.
Did you see the one where he's oiling up that black guy's face and he's like, the fuck you
Yeah,
doing?
what the fuck? He's putting that
Why am I
fucking the
glistening?
powder on.
Why am I glistening?
Why am I glistening?
No, he said glistening.
Oh, glistening.
Yeah, he was like, why am I glistening?
Nitro glistening.
Fuck, dude, I can't fucking find it.
Forward to having that fucking bathroom all to myself. Holy shit. Minus the shower, though. I wish the shower. Well, I mean, I guess it does work. Wish that just. I guess it does work, but at the same time.
Why am I glistening?
All right, dude, enough.
Trying.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I was gonna get on because I didn't text him.
We on Outlast Trials.
I'm gonna. Jesus. Fuck, dude. So many comments. Stop fucking typing. I'm gonna call him so I get his attention. Because I know if I don't call him, he's gonna fucking. If he doesn't pick up or read it, I might stay a little bit longer because, like, yeah, I don't think anybody else is gonna get on Outlast. I mean, I guess we can play with Kane, but.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's like going to the zoo and not looking at the animals. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to the zoo for a slushie, an overpriced fucking slushie.
This one.
Yeah. goes to fucking slap him.
Oh, bro.
Oh.
$30.
How much you pay for a haircut?
Last time I paid like $25.
What, wait, tip or no?
I'm not too sure. I don't remember. It was at the cutting curve then. So,
The fuck you get? Ling lings? You shave your head?
shit, maybe.
Yeah. Something like that. Alright, hit it.
But she cut it pretty well. She cut it to what I asked for. Oh, wait, we didn't do it. We got Grubby Feet.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
We are Grubby Feet.
And we are coming to rock your socks off.
Baby.
Dude, it's the same note. What the fuck?
Lock in.
No, it's not even that.
This is the greatest and best song in the world.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking lose it. One more time.
Bring it back.
Hey,
bring it
buddy,
back.
what's wrong? What's wrong with you? Alright, dude. Because now it's personal. I break my hand on stream.
You see what you did?
This is the greatest and best song in the world. Tribute. A long time ago, me and my brother Kyle here, we was hitchhiking down a long and lonesome road. All of a sudden, there shined a shiny demon in the middle of the road.
And he said,
Play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your soul.
Well, me and Kyle, we looked at each other, and we each said,
okay.
and we
Played
played
the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see. 1 and 1 make 2, 2 and 1 make 3. It was destiny. One staring on the sunny years of snow, where the sun does shine and the moon does glow and the grass does grow.
needless to say, the beast was stunned,
Which was cracked from his tail.
and the beast was done. He asked us, "Be you angels?" And
We said nay. We are but men. Rock.
This is not the
Greatest song in the world.
no. This is just a tribute.
Could remember the greatest song in the world. Yeah, no. This is tribute. Oh.
friends, the song we sang on that fateful night, it didn't actually sound anything like this song.
Gotta believe in how we do it. It's just a matter of opinion. Oh, fuck! The gun! I got some fire, I got some stamina. I'm found, hallelujah, I'm found. Yeah. Alright! Alright! I think that's the first time I'm 100% of that solo. No, I can't be, but still, motherfucker.
Dude, I'm so pissed.
Dude, me fucking too.
Look at my notes, but look. 100%ed it, but I overstrummed once,
I honestly
dude.
think we could bang that shit out again, but motherfucker.
We'll do it someday.
Motherfucker, dude.
Alright, chat.
This motherfucker wants his guacamole.
Alright, chat. It was absolutely fantastic hanging out with all of you that
All
have
two
entered,
of us.
that have entered the stream. Okay, it's been great hanging out with you, Tim. Anyway,
This motherfucker.
yeah, we'll see you guys